Hi, I just want to make this video to demonstrate a blackjack project that I created that plays a graphic-based version of the game blackjack on your desktop using Pygame and Python. And the game was designed using a very object-oriented architecture. There's a card class that represents each card, and then there is a deck class that represents the deck of cards. And it instantiates a card object for each of the 52 cards in our regular standard playing deck, and then loads them into a list and keeps track of the what's in the deck and what's in the discard pile. So let's go ahead and see the game in action. So I've got this play or exit buttons that I can click on. If I click exit, it's just going to close the game up. So I'm going to click play. And it takes us to our blackjack game. And the blackjack table renders, and then the cards are dealt. Each hand is represented by the dealer's hand and the player hand. The player has the option to hit or stand. And if he hits, a new card will be drawn and his point total will be adjusted. If he stands, then play switches over to the dealer, and then the dealer gets to do his turn. His turn will be viewed in its entirety, and his new point total will be adjusted, and then there will be a message up here that displays who won. If the player busts, then the game automatically ends for the player, and it goes immediately to the win screen because the dealer doesn't have to play at all. So let's go ahead and take a hit and see what happens. I'm at 19. I'm going to go ahead and stand, and I won because I had the higher point value, and it says right up here at the top, player wins. I can click play again, and I feel like I'm going to take a hit on that. Oh, I'm right at 21. I'm going to stand, and sure enough, I win again. I'm going to hit stand, and here we have the dealer beating me, and we see dealer wins. I'm going to go ahead and take a hit, and I busted, and you can see that the play stops immediately. And then I'm going to go ahead and stand on this 12 and see if the dealer will bust. Nope, the dealer did not bust, so it wins on that one. And here I wanted to show you the functionality of what happens when I start out with an ace. So the initial value of points for an ace is always 11. However, the game can figure out if the ace needs to count as 11 points or 1 point, because the ace can be either one, depending on what your hand looks like. So if I take a hit here, my point total is going to exceed 21 unless I get a 2. And so when the point total exceeds 21, then the ace is going to have to recount. So if I take a hit, sure enough, I get that jack, and we see I still have the same point total as 19, even though I added 10 more points into my hand. Therefore, the jack and the ace are counting as 11, and the 8 is counting as 8. So 11 and 8 is 19. So I think I'm going to stand there, and I'll let the dealer deal out, and he gets 18. And so sure enough, I won this one again. So that's the game. I hope you enjoyed it. When you get done with the game, I can press quit and it just takes me out of the game. If you're interested in what kind of code runs this particular program, you can check out my GitHub link in the About section.